YouTube, you are back with TheReal PG for another NBA player prop video for today, February the 7th. Before we get into the video, if I could please ask you guys to smash that like button. If you've not yet gotten subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for the most up-to-date information on player injuries, player line movement, and anything else in regards to today's slate. Real quickly before we hop into the picks, do want to give a little update on the current promotion with Thrive Fantasy, as well as a couple of the other links in the description section below. First one is going to be to the free Discord. This is an extension of the YouTube channel. As my plays evolve throughout the day, you'll get updates in the Discord. Obviously, this is free. If you are curious to see what it's like, hop on in, check it out. Lots of smart people giving plays 24 hours a day, NBA, NFL, well, not NFL really anymore, but some Super Bowl plays, NHL, Thrive, Prizepicks, Underdog, you name it. So come check this out, guys. Tons and tons of value to be had in here for free. If you're looking for more than what you can get for free, the couple picks I give on the YouTube, the couple plays I give out in here, check out my Patreon. It's going to be the second link. There's two different tiers, a base tier and an all-access VIP tier. Both are explained very well what comes with each on the actual Patreon page. If you're curious how the Patreon has been doing, you can come into the testimonial section of the Discord and scroll through, and you can see a lot of the tailed whims lately, what people have to say about myself, about the Patreon, the way it's run, all sorts of things. So again, on your own time, check this out. Last and most important thing is the update to the current promotion. Right now, I am giving my Patreon away for free until February the 19th as a try it before you buy it. This was initially a 30-day promotion, but now we are 2 weeks in. So all you need to do is head over to Thrive Fantasy. You're going to sign up with my promo code, capital letters PG. Prior to this, it was a $20 deposit, which would get you also the 100% match immediately, as well as Patreon for free until 2/19. For this last 2 weeks, we're cutting that number in half. So all you need to do is come over to Thrive, sign up with promo code capital letters PG, deposit $10. You will get a match 100% up to 100. You can deposit as much as you would like. So if you do deposit just the $10, you get 10 for free. If you deposit 50, you get 50 for free, and so on all the way up to 100. After you have done the sign up with the promo code, made your deposit, you just need to make a bet of $1 or more. It is a $1 minimum all day, every day on Thrive. And once you've taken care of those 3 steps, come into the Discord, shoot me a private message saying, hey man, I've taken care of the Thrive requirements. I will have it verified that day, and I will have you in the Patreon by the next day. Everything will be accessed through the Discord itself. It is literally direct copy and paste screenshots from the Patreon, because without actually buying the Patreon, there's no other way of doing it. So like you'll get something like this with first looks. The first looks, they have no description really. It's just kind of plays I like, and then when the final plays come out, you also get a new lineup of mine. You will get detailed descriptions on the plays I'm taking and why I'm taking said plays, and then generally there will be a follow-up the next day on how we did. So this is what you will get for heading over to Thrive, just signing up and trying a new website using my promo code and depositing $10. You will get the Patreon free till 2/19. You will get your money matched, as well as tons of other small things that do come along the way as being a member of this community, such as giveaways, free rolls, all sorts of stuff. So again, lots and lots of value to be had, guys. With that being said, let's hop into today's picks. It's pretty early, not a lot on the board, and we have a small slate to start with. So I'm going to have one play for you over here on Thrive originally. Again, this is another reason to join the Discord, to join the Patreon, to sign up at Thrive to get the Patreon for free if you're not sure about paying for it up front. You know, this is the time to do that and to get these updates. So when I come at you with one play right now, by the end of the day, I'll probably have 4 to 5 for Thrive, and I'll have probably 6 to 8 for Prizepicks. Currently, when I come to you now at this hour, I'm going to have 1 play on Thrive and maybe 2 on Prizepicks that I feel good about at this point. So being a part of the community and not just watching the YouTube videos and trying to steal a play here or two, you know, that's been very minimally researched at noon. You know, I literally research all day from 9 a.m., 10 a.m. till the minute the slate locks. So as the day goes, I have a better idea of who I like, why I like them, and so on. So Booker is coming back today. I'm still got some interest in some Suns. I still think, even with the minute restriction on Booker and him coming back, Mikal Bridges still is going to be a centerpiece to this team. So I do like his PRA as the first play at 23.5. If we look on props.cash, granted, a lot of these games, all these games have been without Booker. But if we look at the PRA, and they are playing on the road today, so let's look at his road PRA. Hitting 5 of the last 5, 6 of the last 7. Looking real good. Does have over juice as far as the books go. And if we dig into props.cash, what they have to say on their line to projection tool, if we go to PRA and we look up Mikal Bridges, we will see that Bridges is actually projected for 5.4 more PRA at a total of 28.85 today. So we have a pretty good gap. I do like that, as well as the fantasy point, but we can't get the fantasy points over on Thrive. So there's that. I am interested in a lot of Wendell Carter plays, but I cannot get the ones I'm interested in over here. I can't get straight rebounds, and that's really where I'm after, so I'm going to pass on that. But again, there are tons of plays that throughout the day I'll be able to go, okay, can't get straight rebounds, but I do like PA or I do like RA for this reason. But at this point, I haven't dug enough to feel good on giving any of those plays out. So at this point, the one play that I'm leaning on right now is Mikal Bridges to the over 23.5 PRA. All you need to do is find one more, especially if you're doing this for the promotion. Find one more play, any play, and lock it in for $1 after you've used the promo code and made your deposit, obviously, and then let me know you've done it. I'll have you in the Discord likely by tonight, but most worst case scenario by tomorrow. All right, so that's what's going on Thrive today. Let's head over to Prizepicks. We're going to be looking at a couple different plays just so you can give them a little more variety at this moment. First play that I do feel really good about is Nikola Jokic in his first half PRA. Let's take a look at Jokic here. So they are going to be playing at home today. So let's switch this to home. And he has quite some home road splits, as you could just see, but he has hit in 4 of the last 5, in 5 of the last 7, 7 of the last 9. Last time he saw Minnesota, he put up 55, clearing this pretty easily. Over the last 10, he's averaging approximately, over the last 10, 50 PRA per game. Over the last 5, closer to 55, and on the season, 49, all of which do go over this 47.5 line. If we look at the first half only, this only gets better at 23.5. 9 out of the last 9 games, he has cleared this. He had 30 last time he saw Minnesota. I feel this is definitely one of the stronger plays on the board today. So play number 1 over on Prizepicks is going to be Nikola Jokic over his 23.5 first half PRA. Next play I do want to look at, I guess, would probably be, I don't know, I originally was leaning heavily on Wendell Carter's rebounds. I'm not too sure about that. I'm seeing too much about Wendell Carter's rebounds today, and it's starting to make me think there might be more to this than what meets the eye, so I need to dig deeper before that becomes official. But let's dig into Trae Young's assist, I guess. Let's dig into Trae Young assist and take a look at that one. So, as a nice two-man over here, I think at 9.5 assists, which will be bumped to 10 by the end of the day, therefore needing 11 to cash, so I would get this in while it is at 9.5. Let's take a look at on the books where they've got Trae currently. I'm guessing there's some reasonable juice to the over. Minus 126 at 9.5. So nothing insane, but there's definitely over money right now. You could also look at his RA, as he does have some big-time juice on the 2.5 rebounds to the over at minus 164 to the over, plus 121 to the under. Let's see if he does have an RA option. He doesn't. Oh, they do. But you see how they did not make it 2-5. They made it an even 3. I do like this just as much, though. Let's take a look on props.cash at what he has been doing. And then we'll look at his history as well. So Atlanta is going to be playing on the road today. So let's switch this back to the road games. So this is first half. Let's get back to full game, and we're going to be looking at his assist. All right, so he has hit in 4 of the last 5, 5 of the last 7. He has not seen the Pellies this year. Over the last 5 games, been averaging 12 assists. Over the last 10, averaging 10, and over the season, averaging about 10. All of which going over. Again, there is this same over juice when the line opened at minus 125, so there's been very little line movement. If we do look at the matchup itself, so we'll be looking at a point guard matchup versus the Pellies. Let's see where the assist comes out on that for point guards. Assists versus the Pelicans over the last 7 games. And they are actually towards, it's a rough matchup. Very rough matchup for Trey. So over the last 7, they've been extremely strong. So maybe we're going to dig back in and look at something different based on that. I do want to see how they've been over the season, though, out of curiosity, where the Pellies fall. Still, man, tough matchup over the season, over everything. So I may come off this Trey play. The reason I did like it, though, was the hit rate as well as what he has done in the past versus them. He's seen them 6 times in his career, and he has had assist counts of 10 hitting, 10 hitting, 7 missing, 12 hitting, 12 hitting, and 10 hitting, going 5 out of 6. So, I mean, everything besides the matchup is in Trey's favor here. Again, this is why it's early. These are leans and first looks. So Trey assist is a possibility if it's something you want to play. The other one we could look at, though, would be Wendell Carter and his rebounds over 8.5. These, I assume, will also be bumped up to 9. Yep, they did get bumped to 9. God damn it. Well, that's superb. Got to lock in one lineup at 8.5, and I don't even love this lineup. That's really frustrating. All right, so we now have been bumped. That sucks. Let's take a look at the line at 9. Wow, that's frustrating. Okay. Now I'm all flustered and shit. Oh, that's so frustrating. Hate Prizepicks, dude. I hate Prizepicks. Oh my god. All right, so Wendell Carter today is going to be playing at home. So Wendell Carter's road splits definitely looks better on the road, but 3 out of the last 4, 4 out of the last 6, he's hit this. He hasn't seen New York this year. If we look at what we've got for Carter, he's got something similar to what Trey had going on as far as hit rates in the past. Wendell Carter game log versus the New York Knicks. Jericho Sims will be starting again tonight, so keep that in mind. But yeah, if we look at Carter's rebounds, he needs 9 today. We've gotten 11, 8, 9, 11, 9, 12, 10, and 13, hitting all but one game. Let's take a look at the matchup and see if that presents something better than what we had for Trey. So we're going to be looking at the New York Knicks, what they're giving up as far as rebounds. Not much better. It's very ugly too, but at 13.73 per game allowed, I do think Wendell should be able to hit this 9. Based on the matchup, it's certainly a little bit better of a play than what Trey presents, given the numbers, but this is another one that is heavily juiced, and that's why it did bump. Like I said, I expected it to bump, but not that quickly. So if we go into this and we take a look at Wendell Carter at 8.5 was minus 145 juice. At 9, I'm not sure I like the play quite as much. A very high push potential, I think. But if nothing else, you could start with this as kind of a early lean spot. Jokic is definitely a play that will be going to the final Patreon today. There's no question about that one. I don't know if we forgot to even look at the first half, what he's done against Minnesota. We're looking for 23.5 PRA. He's done it in points alone almost in 3 of the last 3. So, we got 19, 5, and 6. We did have a miss here where he only 15, 1, and 1. So, a little bit of an anomaly, but he did hit those points. So, we could even look at that. Points were 19, 15, 24, 12, 17 over the last 5. So what were his first half points? If they're 11.5 or lower, I would be interested. 12.5. So yep, they have the one game with the miss. Outside of that, though, Yeah, he had the one hook game. Outside of that, though, he's hit everything. Same goes for PRA. He's hit it in every game but one. So you could go points, you could go PRA, you could really go fantasy score even if you wanted it. In the first half, he's had multiple steals in multiple games, but he's also had quite a few turnovers, so that will negate some of that steal and block upside. So I'm going to be rolling with just the PRA. But just a couple plays to get you started and in the right direction today. Look deeper. Now Wendell Carter got bumped. It's definitely something that, like I said, I was feeling funny about, even at 8.5, despite everything that shows an over. At 9, I'm definitely concerned and probably not going to be taking this as a final play anymore, but as a lean and something that I would lock in for $5 as like a last man in kind of thing, most certainly. So that's what I've got for you as of right now. Again, guys, it's early. If you're looking for more, jump into the Discord. You'll see updates throughout the day. If you want more than what you're getting for free here, just these couple of picks, and you want a deep dive on the plays that I'm giving officially, jump into the Patreon, invest a little bit of money into yourself in learning as well as winning some money along the way. If you can't invest $20 or $40 into yourself every month and you're willing to give it all away to Prizepicks every day losing because you're not just willing to spend some money, well, that's on you. But I would highly advise putting a little bit of some kind of investment into yourself and your learning on how to do this better if you're considering this. If it's something you're not sure you want to pay for, well, right now you can get it for free for 2 more weeks. All you got to do is head over to Thrive, sign up, promo code capital letters PG, $10 deposit minimum. You can deposit as much as you'd like, but a $10 minimum to meet the promo. It has been dropped from 20 to 10, so there's no excuse to sleep on this now, guys. And then just make a bet of $1 or more and let me know you've done it on the Discord, and I will have you in Patreon by the next day. Best of luck to everybody today. If you're tailing, please gamble within your means, as every single play is exactly that, a gamble. Every single play, guys. There is no locks. This is gambling. Remember that. Even the best plays will fail. The worst plays will succeed. It happens. But to have a long-term sustained success, you need to have a process that works. I do have a process that works, and if it's something you're interested in, again, joining the Patreon would be the easiest and quickest way into learning the way I go about doing my research and the way I come up on the plays that I do every single day. So again, best of luck today, guys. Until the next one, peace.